What's up guys, it's Super here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball FighterZ video. And today we're going to be talking about a new character that's going to be coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I think we all saw this coming, but of course I'm talking about Future Trunks. This is the first look at Future Trunks being revealed, or announced, I should say, via a Japanese magazine, I believe. And I'm very happy about this because before I really got into Broly, who, by the way, is my favorite character of all time. I know his personality, storyline, all that, it's dumb, but I just think the character is awesome. Legendary Super Saiyan transformation is the best, in my opinion. But Future Trunks was actually my favorite character before I got into Broly a lot. So I'm really happy that he's going to be in it. And I think he was one of the guaranteed ones, right? Along with staple characters like Piccolo, and some of the other characters are definitely going to make it, but I'm happy to see confirmation via an in-game screenshot. And by the in-game screenshot, it looks like he's doing one of his super moves. Who knows how many super moves he's going to have, because for characters, they usually have level 1 super move, level 3 super move, and then Gohan has a level 5 super, which is the father-son Kamehameha, but it goes into level 3 first. And then, you know, just like the anime, which I love the little tidbits of fan service that they give, because, of course, Gohan shoots the Kamehameha first, and then after he gets his chance, you know, his big chance, Goku pushes him a little bit more, says, do it now, and that's the level 5 super of the, you know, father-son Kamehameha, and obviously it does a ton of damage, and it looks fucking beautiful. So I love all these little Easter eggs that they give us Dragon Ball fans. And like I mentioned, happy to see Future Trunks. I hope that they have his sword attack in which he finishes off Frieza in the you know, Dragon Ball Z right before the Android Saga. I really want the sword slash. I want that to be his level 5. I want her to do a ton of damage, and the animation, they're not going to go in the route of cutting the person in half, but just having that as his level 3 super would be absolutely crazy. Like, have him do a couple, like one main slice and then a couple more slices. The characters don't have to fucking rip into pieces, and then have him do the final blast that he does to finish off the character. That would be awesome. Like, that would be my preferred level 3 super for Trunks. But I'm really happy that he's making it, and it doesn't look like it's the Dragon Ball Super version of Future Trunks. It definitely looks like the Dragon Ball Z Future Trunks. Also, based on the picture, it looks like Trunks is going to be Super Saiyan by default, just like Vegeta, just like Goku, and just like Gohan, just like Gohan Super Saiyan 2 by default. So that is definitely a thing with the Saiyans in this game. They're just going to be by default Super Saiyan forms. And now I want to go a little bit over some of the tidbits of information that we got from the developing team during E3, during you know, via multiple interviews, and it kind of explains why some characters are just Super Saiyan by default, and you know, why Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 3 only in a super form. So here we go. All right, so pretty much like the fighters that we got during E3 were the fighters that were probably the most accessible to just anybody, because obviously they wanted to impress at E3, and they wanted the game to be easy to pick up. So the characters that they chose play very similar to each other, excluding Boo. He has a little bit other stuff which makes them unique and a little bit different, but for the most part, a lot of these characters have the same combo string into an aerial combo, or the pursuit into an aerial combo into a super. That's pretty much like the bread and butter stuff for the characters. But it is confirmed that there's going to be many characters on the roster that have a lot of depth to their gameplay, meaning that they're going to have different playstyles. It's going to be, you know, they're going to have more interesting things than just the regular standard gameplay that we saw for, you know, Goku, Cell, Frieza, Gohan, Vegeta, and Boo. So you guys don't have to worry about that. We're going to get a lot of variety in this game. I'm really curious to see how some characters in the franchise. By the way, I'm definitely going to be doing a top 5 most, you know, requested character or wish list for every single Dragon Ball series. So Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, because this next bit right here gives us insight into the roster and what we could expect. So one of the most common questions from E3 for Dragon Ball FighterZ was, are we going to see Dragon Ball Super characters? Because you guys know Dragon Ball Super is actually the current series of Dragon Ball that's going on right now. Every Saturday there's a new episode. It's just about to start. The Tournament of Power is just about to start. Fuck, it's been crazy, and it's just going to get even crazier from here. So I would ask the same thing, and I'm happy to say that the common answer was, we can't go into details at the moment, but Dragon Ball FighterZ will have a variety of characters from all generations of Dragon Ball. So meaning, you know, way back from the original Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super, maybe even Dragon Ball GT. So a lot of us who are fans of, you know, just the entire series and not just, you know, either Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, we could expect some characters from all generations of Dragon Ball, which makes me really, really happy. So like I mentioned, I'm definitely going to be doing my top 5 wish list for every single, you know, saga, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and GT as well. Let's see, what other tidbits do we have here? Oh, okay, so the last one here is something that is going to be a little bit different compared to other Dragon Ball games. Now, in the past, in like Xenoverse and stuff, there's been different versions of the same character, and that's not returning for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I'll give you guys an example. Goku is Super Saiyan 1 as the base form of, you know, his fight pose and just the way he fights. He's Super Saiyan 1, so there's not going to be a separate character slot for Super Saiyan 2 Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So it's just going to be one slot per character. And the Super Saiyan transformations the Super Saiyan transformation is not actually a feature that goes across the whole roster, and isn't going to take up character slots. So that means we're going to have a lot of unique characters and not character slots taken up by the same characters in different forms of that character. I hope that wasn't confusing, but to keep it simple, we're not going to have 3 character slots, with one being Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 of Goku. You know what I mean? It's just going to be one Goku slot, which is his Super Saiyan form. And another thing is, transformations at the moment look like they're not going to be a roster feature. It's not going to go across all characters, because we do see a couple of transformations. Number one, of course, being Golden Frieza actually turns from his final form into Golden Frieza, and that's the only technical transformation in the game. That's the only transformation you could actually spend 3 bars a meter, turn into Golden Frieza, and actually continue fighting as Golden Frieza. We do see Goku turn into Super Saiyan 3, but that's more of a cinematic thing. It's incorporated into a super, and you can't fight at the moment. Currently, the way the game is, obviously the game is very early, 20% done, but you can't turn into Super Saiyan 3 Goku by spending 3 bars a meter and continue to fight as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I'm wondering what they're going to do with that, because me personally, I love fighting as different, you know, Super Saiyans and different versions of my character. For example, I want to fight as Ultimate Gohan, you know, like Mystic Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, and I want to fight as Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and I want to fight as Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Super Saiyan 2 Goku, you know, stuff like that. Are they going to have like Majin Vegeta, which was a badass version of Vegeta, you know, evil and strong and all that from DBZ? Or are they going to have like Super Vegeta, where he's all, you know, roided up and buffed up? Those are things we're going to have to wait and see how they're going to incorporate that, or if they're even going to incorporate that. But that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, Dragon Ball FighterZ is looking crazy. It has like literally the whole fighting game community excited. Even people who do not like, or I should say, who have never watched Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or GT, even they're excited, because just based off the gameplay, the game is so much fun. It's so fast paced, 3v3, assist. You could do so many crazy stuff. Of course, it's beautifully drawn, animated, and you know, the cinematics are awesome. It's pretty much like you're playing Dragon Ball Z, like the actual anime. You're playing that, and in some cases, you know, the game even looks better than the actual anime, and you're playing that and fighting with these amazing characters. And I can't wait to see the rest of the roster and what they're going to bring. So that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know, what character do you guys want to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ? So that's going to be it. I will catch you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.